else I got?
Okay.
I had up to 6 suggestions, or at the very least 5 main ones and 1 extra one if you're feeling up to it. But
Uh,
we'll see how it goes.
yeah. All right. So, hey everybody, it's me, Uncle You, and I'm with my pals.
Hello.
It's Patrick's
Alright.
birthday.
It
Yay!
is my birthday. It's been a very lovely birthday, all things considered.
Yeah.
Very quaint, but a very nice day.
Quite indeed.
Yes.
Anyways,
Uh.
that means that I'm going to be making the suggestions for what we draw tonight.
Yep. So if you have any suggestions in chat, shut up.
Alright. So, also, I did. Whenever we do Artists on Parade, Uncle, you feel free to share off my warm-up doodle as well.
Will do.
Alright. To
So,
start off tonight, let's start off a little bit easy just to ease us into this night. My first task for you to draw an elephant seal. Either a male or female, whichever one you choose.
oh,
That should be easy.
elephant seals. They're the ones with the funny noses, and
Yeah. If you don't feel like drawing the funny noses, then you can draw the female instead.
no, I want to draw funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Do the funny part.
I know that there's one in I know that there's one in the first Happy Feet movie where they're one of them's voiced surprisingly by Paul Hogan, which
There's also one in the second movie.
yeah.
He's the dad. And then he
Yeah,
he
those
falls
are actually a
down.
lot more playable in the second movie.
The second one's like a dad. He falls down like a crevice, and then his two sons show him, go like, "Daddy, where have you gone, Daddy?"
Daddy!
Wait,
Where have you gone,
was
Daddy?
Paul Hogan?
That's not healthy.
Wait, was Paul Hogan in Happy Feet? I could have sworn that one. There's that one. There's that one elephant seal. Oh, I always thought he was voiced by fucking Paul Hogan, but I guess not.
Who was he really voiced by?
Uh. Oh, it's.
Even if you're hungry.
Steve Irwin.
Oh, Steve Irwin did voice an elephant seal, alright.
Yeah, my bad.
That one's a little surprising, actually. He doesn't really come. I don't really think of him as the type of guy who would do voice acting work.
Hey Dino, hey Optimus, hey OP Prime Edits. OP Prime Edit says, "Happy birthday, Patrick! You are officially 1 year more until death." That's dark.
1 year more.
Yeah.
Okay, elephant seal.
Yeah.
You made him sad. Bad OP Prime Edits. Uncle You, is your Discord server basically dead? Not if you people get it more alive. Yeesh. Although, to be fair, I need to do some things more to get people interested. I might do a movie night there.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I have a friend who hasn't seen Transformers Dark of the Moon yet, so I think I'll stream that for him.
Dark of the Mark.
Rank of the Mank.
Dark Applier.
No, technically speaking, Dark of the Mark
I
is
knew
an
you were gonna do
actual
something like that,
Transformers
Battery. I freaking knew you were gonna do something.
Is
Transformers
Mark
Rank of the Mank.
Wahlberg. Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get the word out.
There's this funny thing that elephant seals do, and I'm gonna draw that.
Nasty fuckers.
I think they're interesting creatures. Unsightly, sure, but I find them fascinating.
They're unsightly in a fun way, at the very least.
Yeah.
Who ripped ass?
Right, bro.
How do I know bitches ripped ass? Which one of you did it?
Uh,
That's funny.
sorry. That was me. I'm sorry. I leaned it away, my ass away from the microphone so that no one would hear it. But lo and behold,
Nasty piece of shit.
I don't get it. Like, it's like I try to lean it away from the mic as best as I can. Everyone hears it, but like I'm up close, leaning into the microphone, trying to talk, and it happens. No one hears it. What the fuck?
I don't know.
One does not get to decide if they rip ass or not.
Especially not after eating Taco Bell. Holy shit!
Ew.
I actually had
Don't
some
get,
buffalo
don't get,
today.
don't gamble, kids. That reminds me. Every so often I see like ads for casinos near in my town. And it always gets and they always have that like having a gambling problem. Call this number. Which that's fair, or whatever. But it's in such a small text that it's in such a small text that I just wonder, or like, does anyone ever actually call them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yo.
Yeah.
Sus.
Samurai fool.
Yeah.
Wielding a giant dick.
Wielding a magic penis. Wielding a magic potato.
Reading a magic booters.
But yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
But yeah, I'll try and get some. I'll try and get like a movie night going on my Discord server.
Some engagement to you people.
Exactly. Trying to think when would be probably tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I might be able to do. No. Yeah, no, tomorrow. I'll try and do it tomorrow night at like probably around 8-ish when I get back from work. Sound good, OP Prime? Watching a little bit of Dank in the Moon.
Dank of the Mank.
Prank of the stank.
Scoopity whoop. Whoop-diddy scoop.
Shoop the whoop. I did not. Funny thing about that meme is I didn't realize it was like a Dragon Ball thing. Technically a Dragon Ball thing until like much later. I didn't know who the hell Cell was back.
Yeah, I was
So's
also
my
introduced to Scorpio
dad.
people.
Yeah, he birthed you out of his tail anus.
Yeah, his disgusting little tail hole. That's how I was
Okay.
born.
The
Get
tennis.
inside my butt.
What's more disturbing is that that's how he also
Get in
bores
my
people.
asshole.
The tennis.
Here's Bussy.
We're gonna be talking about them.
I actually have my
Jawbone, write that
color.
down.
I actually have my color of those.
I'm definitely coloring mine.
I'll shade mine, but I'm not gonna color it. I want to keep it nice and simple to start out with.
Yeah.
Just like a goofy little, elephant seal to start out the stream.
Yeah.
Either you're
That's-
gonna love it or hate it, Uncle You. Science fiction horror.
May I give may I give a suggestion? Slight problem there. So, for any disgustings, for any disgustings that are on like someone's birthday stream, we tend to focus exclusively on the suggestions of the birthday boy.
The only times that it's excluded is if the person doesn't have any suggestions. Then the doors are open, but I have stuff in mind for this stream.
Yeah.
I just finished
Unless
mine.
no one likes my ideas, in which case then, but I'm not sure.
Nah, you'll be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
half the time I dislike, you know, I'm not gonna call them out, but
You keep it to yourself.
my mistake. It's all good. It's all good, OP Prime. By the way, OP Prime, I really like a lot of the art you've been doing as of late. You're very talented. Keep it up.
There we go. Finish mine.
Mine's almost done.
I'm gonna screenshot mine.
Just a nice, simple Elephanto Cielo.
The fan server I'm in, they're gonna love this.
Uh-oh.
And let me guess, you made the elephant seal one of the Eltingle characters, specifically the fat one. with ponytail?
Oh my god.
No.
That's actually cute, battery. Here's
Oh,
mine.
okay. I drew it doing the thing that elephant seals do when they're intimidating each other.
Here's mine. What do you think of mine?
It's fantastic.
Why you,
I don't think. Look at that! Look at that! His nose looks like it was stung by a bee.
I didn't know how to draw their fucked up looking mouth.
Well, all I have to say is they don't have. Their noses aren't black. They just have like two flabby nostrils at the end of that snout.
I love when Uncle You went, oh no.
That's at least why I gave you the option to do the female if you so wished.
I did the female one too.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't tell me what to do.
I know.
I'm gonna do that one thing from those old TikTok you see, just like, it's okay, I said she's funnier, she's prettier.
Just find it hilarious how normal the female elephant seals look, but then you see the males and they're just fucked.
I mean, they're like birds. They need them shits for impressing the women's. They have to earn their stripes as the beach master.
Well, at least with birds, it's just the feathers that are all crazy and shit. It's not like the other stuff.
I'm gonna add a tiny bit more detail, but not too much.
Do you think Alf was inspired by an elephant seal?
I
no.
don't know.
Yeah, I could see it.
He's got the extremely phallic nose, so I'll give him that.
That reminds me, I need to make a video one day about like kids' meal toys, just so that I have an excuse to show off the Alf puppet Lunar got me.
Oh yeah, I got it for your birthday. You're like, why the fuck did you give me it? I'm like, cause it's funny.
And I don't know, I liked it. Like, that's the funny thing. It's like, why did you give me it? I love it. Alf.
I'm Elf.
Alf's back in pog form.
I thought you were gonna do a Marge Simpson impression.
Alf's back in pog form.
President's Antarctica.
No, it goes, No, because the thing you gotta do, she if you're trying to do like the current
What the hell?
seasons, she kind of has.
No, it's fucking that's Millhouse said that.
What?
That's a Simpsons joke.
Oh.
Fucking Millhouse says Alf's back, Bart, and he's in Pog form.
Because
I remember.
because Milhouse traded Bart's soul for Pogs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not an epic Simpsons lover. I'll behead myself.
Oh, that reminds me. I should have drawn Bender as the elephant seal because there's that one episode where like takes place in alternate universes where they're animals, and there's one where like Bender is like a big fat elephant seal.
That sounds funny, obviously.
All right. I
I
sent
like
it
alternate
in.
universe scenarios where the characters are animals.
I sent it in Fart Academy. Mine.
Very nice.
It's beautiful.
Very tasteful.
Here's what Bender looks like as an elephant seal.
Okay.
What do you think of mine,
Look at how
Uncle?
majestic he is.
Yep.
Just nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan says happy birthday, Patrick.
Hey,
Happy
Nathan.
birthday, Pack.
All right. All right. What should
Oh,
I?
wait, man.
What are we? Who are we? I guess we gotta do Arts on Parade.
Yeah.
Everyone done?
Is G participating?
Gee,
I'm still here.
are you participating or no?
No, I didn't draw the elephant seal.
Okay.
What's wrong with elephant seals?
I thought he left the call like no and leaves.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Damn it, we're doing disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do Arm Parade then.
Yeah.
We got mine. Next we got. Oh, for fuck's sake! Discard.
What?
Okay.
What's wrong?
I drag and dropped all the Discord things, but
The wrong web files?
they're all fucking web peas.
That sucks. I hate it when that happens.
What the fuck did you send, Battery? Is that a fucking Wojak of the? But you said a Wojak of an elephant seal.
I'm not sure if it's necessarily an elephant seal. I think it's like possibly
All
some
right.
other kind
Honestly,
of.
First,
shocked that
we
your
got-
fucking battery was done that.
We got batteries. Hi. How you doing? That's the voice I imagine he has. Then we have Lunars, which is also an Elting Mill Club reference. And then finally we got Patrick's.
Oh, yeah.
You look so goofy. Okay.
You showed off my bonus sketch as well, right?
Oh no, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me. Patrick drew one of his little sonas, a little dipshit Patrick having a good time.
Hey, don't
Yeah,
call
having
him
a
dipshit.
birthday
You
with-
Oh,
dipshit.
dude.
Yeah.
No, little
That's
dipshit.
what his name is.
That's his name.
Yeah.
I'm being canonical.
Having some cheesecake with a nudibranch slug that represents a friend of mine who also has a birthday today.
Oh.
That's also-
All right. Who we draw next?
You know, it's been years and you never introduced us.
Anyways, so hopefully this elephant seal was a good warm-up, so now it's time to kick it up a notch. It's casual clock, bitches. The
All right.
casual I want you to draw today. Send. Discord. Send. Titanosaurus.
Oh shit. Tittysaurus. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give a quick introduction since to people who may not know who this fucker is. Titanosaurus is one of the main villain kaiju's from Terror of Mechagodzilla, and he has a very annoying laugh.
He just go. That's what that. That's what his. It's like.
Other than that, he was in Monster Island Buddies as well.
He's like the best character. He goes. He just goes and just humps everything. He's.
I knew you were gonna do that, Battery.
Why is he so? Why is he so lumpy in this one? Image.
I was gonna ask, is he supposed to be so lumpy?
Which one? Which image? The first one?
Yeah, kinda.
I think it's supposed to be lumpy.
His skin's supposed to be warty.
Yeah, he is supposed to be warty. If you look at other artist interpretations of Titanosaurus, both fan-made and official, then yeah, his skin is supposed to be bumpy. But if you want to make it easier on yourself, you can probably just
No, I'm gonna go
paint
for.
spots.
I'm gonna go for warty.
Just,
I'm gonna be, because it's sickly.
just do whatever you can to make it easier on yourself or hard on yourself, whatever you want to do.
Because it's sickly and unpleasant. I'm trying to remember what his backstory is.
He was
Something about a scientist upsetting humanity through his sick experiments on sea life. Serious, but just in time.
Alright, serious, just in time.
Pop in to
Doodles.
say hi, or would you like to join in on disgusting?
I don't know. I have a lot of homework to do, unfortunately. I will try to maybe do doodles, but they will be very rough. How does that
That's
sound?
fine.
Follow me.
Whatever you want. We already did one with an elephant seal, so you can either do that, or the one that we're on right now, which is Titanosaurus.
Okay. I may just chill. Honestly, I may chill
That's
because
fine.
again, I have to do physics, man.
How are you doing, serious? It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been very busy. I've been trying to get a job and trying to
No,
keep
that-
my grades high,
Yeah. I
and
get you, I get you.
it's
Typical life shit.
yeah, typical life. It's just been a lot. Other than that, yeah, I mean,
Just keeping up.
yeah. What else can you do, you know?
Yeah, I think the funniest thing, the last time we talked when we were trying to play Toontown, you came in, we were yelling, squirt, squirt, squirt! You're like, what the fuck are you two talking about?
Yeah, it's literally the Eggman meme. What the fuck are you two talking about? Yeah, that one.
I was just trying. Fuck! I messed up a quote. Here, let me try again. I was just about to consume this delicious banana.
I was just about to consume the delicious banana.
Wow, tasty.
What's
I also have perfect timing, serious, because I'm actually, you like Star Trek, right?
I do enjoy Star Trek
I'm actually playing
most of the time.
What do you mean most of the time?
there have been some bad treks, but go on, Cirrus.
There's been some bad treks. I'm just saying. What are you getting?
I was wondering, I'm kind of getting interested in getting into Star Trek again because my dad really likes Star Trek.
Okay. You want suggestions? Is that
Yeah,
what this
that's
is
what I need.
regarding?
Suggestions.
I'm.
Of course, I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
the OG, the original.
I
Of
did.
course you gotta watch the original.
I did make some suggestions. Like I basically said that but I didn't really give in depth kind of thing. All I said was, OG series good but can't be. TNG just as good if not way better. D69, if you like great world building, that's good. Voyager, war crimes. Enterprise.
Okay, okay. I mean, Deep Space Nine had its own fair share of war crimes. Like,
I
I
know, but
know that
it's
there are teachers in DS9 that are used in actual ethics classes.
and
So,
also and then there's also what's it? Enterprise starts out really bad, gets really good, then ends on the worst Star Trek episode ever.
so basically, I think it's really important to put it into perspective. The quality of your Star Trek is always reflective of the time in which it was made,
Uh,
right?
um,
So, yes, I will not take any criticism on this punt.
I
I will
mean,
not take any criticism.
I mean, I agree and disagree, but at the same time, just because my viewpoint is like, so I can see what in some regards, like some of G. I almost said G1. The original series is campiness and or in regards to Enterprise, it trying to appeal to the modern times.
It's not a.
Not like not
I
in
mean,
that regards. I mean like a recurring thing in Enterprise is there's frequent scenes of them in a decontamination room just so they could have the
yeah, we're not talking about the decontam room. We're not talking about that. I'm
Just so that
talking
way they could.
in terms of themes. Yeah, I'm talking about in terms of themes. It's really important to highlight, um, like what is going on. I always say, I have said before, and I will always say, with Star Trek, you have to look like you obviously have to watch Star Trek because of course you have to watch Star Trek, but you also have to look at the historical time in which it was created because you can track progressive and reactionary movements
don't
based on Star Trek.
don't you
It's
don't you mean
hilarious.
don't you
That
mean you can
reminds me.
track?
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
No, you can track them.
I
Yeah,
know,
I get it, but
bad pun.
you can track them, um, because especially in comparison to like other media of the time, Star Trek is best consumed when and best watched and interacted with when you're looking at it in a holistic way, because when you look at it, um, looking at Star Trek, the very first season, right? Um, you're dealing with, you know, you're dealing with the Cold War.
Yeah.
It's basically just Cold War era,
Oh yeah.
right? It's not necessarily like the high point of the Cold War, but it's a high point. I mean, this is 1966,
Cuban
so you know
Cuban missile
it's
crisis
going strong.
still missile
Exactly.
crisis on people brains. But
Exactly. It's like it's right there. With TNG, you get into the 80s, which you can actually track. Like I said, you can track reactionary movements because TNG, for its time, is significantly less progressive and has slightly more reactionary perspectives on it, than uh, TOS in comparison. TOS was extremely like it was out there, and then they drew it back for TNG. Deep Space Nine, you're looking at like the fall of the Berlin Wall. A lot of like imperial powers were crumbling in like the late 80s, early 90s ish. And
uh,
so with Deep Space Nine and Voyager to some extent, you get these really weird, interesting, complex interactions
yeah.
that are not as they could just do more with. They did a lot more with Deep Space Nine than they did with,
Yeah.
with TNG. Voyager was kind of hamstrung because Rick Berman is a creep and no one likes him. That's another topic.
Yeah.
Um,
Enterprise.
Enterprise was made in 2003, and so I wonder what happened immediately before 2003 that could possibly affect the perceptions of people about individuals who are not like us. I
Yeah.
wonder if there was anything that happened in
Yeah,
in recent history.
and the thing
Exactly.
is,
So,
yeah,
you know,
like,
eh.
and to be fair to, friggin', Enterprise, like I said, it starts out bad, then gets good, then gets bad again, and at the very
Right.
end, and it's like, whenever people,
Because it's reacting to the Iraq War, basically. It's reacting to 9/11. It's reacting to the Iraq War. It's reacting to all these different things.
and the thing is
Then,
and the thing is also
Oh,
with the thing I wanted to mention is the reason I mentioned Enterprise's ending is because it's a very uniquely bad ending for a TV series.
yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
okay, so
Don't spoil anything.
yeah, no, I'm not, but it's just like it's not because like there are bad endings where it's like okay, the writers clearly couldn't figure out how to resolve this, or money ran out.
Hey Declan, we're on stream. We're celebrating Patrick's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're gonna
Hey,
see what
Declan.
I'm at work.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Okay, later.
That reminds me. On the subject of like Star Trek and like politics, this reminds me.
Yeah.
I remember Star Trek. Star Trek did the very first like interracial kiss on television, and that one particular episode got like horrible ratings in like red states.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. What?
It also wasn't the very first kiss, but it was.
What?
It was one of the
that was
first.
like prime time. It
Wait.
was among the first. Yes.
Wait,
There are others, but it was one of the like first one in a mainstream thing. Like the others was like experimental
Wait,
films. And stuff.
wait.
It was very small.
Wait, Mensch, you yelled really loud. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
You like
We
you?
were talking about.
No, you. You good?
No, I'm fine. Okay, for context, in the fucking Silent Shitheads, Declan replied to me and wished me happy birthday.
What?
he responded to something I said and said happy birthday, Patrick. I was like, what?
Okay.
Hey, you do realize, Mesh, identity theft's pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Why
Not
are you
cool, dude.
Not cool, bro.
But besides that, is there any other shows besides the original and that version of the show that you'd recommend?
TNG. And honestly, Star Trek is one of those things where
depends on what you want. It depends on what you want, realistically. Because like like the alternate original series, like the movies from 2009 onward, they're just like a fun romp. You can turn your Brian off and do whatever, right?
Did you
like
say turn your Brian off?
Brian off.
You turn your Brian off. You turn your Brian off. Brian is not in the room anymore. And you kind of have to. Like they're not amazing.
Like to put things in perspective, the Star Trek movies are written by the same writing team as the first Michael Bay Transformers movie, which
it's just.
I don't want to see. I don't like those kind of movies. I'll turn my brain off. I want one that I'm really interested in the story and characters and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I only seen one. I only saw one remaster of the new Star Trek movie, and I forgot about it completely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I haven't even watched the Section 31 movie yet because I kind of don't want to. For new Star Trek, it's complicated because I'll stand by this, like Star Trek Discovery first season not very good. second season, objectively, I still like it. It's not very good. Season 3 of Discovery is I need that shit injected into my veins immediately. It is so good. It was made in response to the pandemic. And so the takes in that Star Trek, it's literally the best Star Trek since DS9, I think. It is very, very good fucking Star Trek. Season 4 of Discovery is also very good. I haven't watched season 5. I trust it's probably pretty good. Star Trek Picard first season is okay. Second season is okay. Third season is reactionary horseshit, and I will stand by that. It's very clear about like what time frame you're making it in, because Star Trek, whenever you get weird reactionary bullshit in Star Trek, you know immediately, oh, it's going down. Okay. And you get that in Picard, and you get that in Strange New Worlds. I wanted to like Strange New Worlds. I loved the idea of Strange New Worlds, and I hate the show, and I feel so bad about it because I wanted to like it, and then I didn't. So, like, and I tried. I gave it an honest shot too. Like, I've watched the first and second season. I just didn't like it. Got some really weird reactionary rhetoric, really iffy writing. And I mean, again, first seasons are just going to be like that, but it's very interesting to note thematic differences. Lower Decks is amazing the entire way through. If you watch nothing else out of newer Star Trek, watch Lower Decks. It's peak.
Funny how Lower Decks is like the one everybody had the least amount of expectations for yet. That's...
Yeah, because it was like, because people were thought, oh, it's just gonna be another Rick
like
and
meme
Morty
show.
knockoff.
Yeah, right. It wasn't. It's good.
It looked like
I
that.
loved Inside Out. I remember trying to watch it for a friend at the time, and when I finished season 1, I'm like, oh, when's season 2 coming out? And she was like, yeah, no, it's canned. I'm like, what?
Yeah, fun times. Actually, oh wait, there's another. There's another.
One more that is good to know. Prodigy is amazing. I didn't expect anything from show for toddlers. It is so fucking good. I will stand by Prodigy. 100%.
Prodigy is
amazing Star Trek.
Prodigy is a gorgeously animated project by the guy who did that awesome scene in Deathly Hallows with the like the
Really? Oh, I believe that. I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, he's a really talented animator, and when I saw he was in charge of like the Star Trek show, I was like, fuck, I might have to watch.
Yes. It's so thematically, it's so good because it's literally. I'm gonna not spoil the entirety of Prodigy, but I'm gonna spoil a little bit because just
No. Because
it's so good. It's so good. Just watch it, okay? If you watch no other Prodigy, watch.
They're not saying spoiler.
Watch that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just saying watch it. If you watch no other Star Trek, watch Prodigy. It's so fucking good.
I have Paramount Plus. We can easily watch it. So
Yippee.
funny. I will now with other. Yeah. What else I was gonna say about It's kind of funny. There are cases of like kid shows being like a little more entertaining than the stuff that was meant for adults. Like there's a one Transformer show I really like called Cyberverse, which is clearly aimed at younger kids, but has such fun characters, really nice animation, and also surprisingly a high body count. Like
I think Cyberverse. I kind of find it good. I think it's good.
Weirdly, I know it's controversial to say this, but I really like that show's characterization of Grimlock. It's different than like what you usually. Yeah, he's great. It's different than like the conventional Grimlock, but like he's still a very fun character.
Yeah, but I just find it funny because Cyberverse came out around the same time as what's called the War for Cybertron trilogy of like Netflix shows.
Right.
And what's funny is the show made for goofy goobers kids is way more entertaining than the show that aimed to be dark and mature and epic. Cause the problem with problem with like all of them is like it's a whole lot of like kind of dour looking animation, way too much purple and like washed out colors, and also talking about the war. The war.
Uncle You, I just realized what it is.
What?
That I love about Prodigy. Prodigy is like Bluey if it was fucked up. But it has the same idea of like really important life lessons for kids. But like the setting is a little bit more fucked up than Bluey's. Is that not correct? Like
I can see that, but real quick, since I brought up the Netflix show, I'm going to share the one thing everybody knows about the Netflix Transformers show that people like to make fun of. Megatron's lips.
oh no, Megatron lips.
He got some.
Oh yeah, I was interested in watching that, so my Netflix was gone.
Sad.
You wanna
Oh yeah,
kiss the
also
DSL?
Serious T. Guess what my new fixation is right now?
It starts with an E.
I
and
haven't
ends with an
seen
E.
your. I can't. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Psychonauts and Eltingville Club.
I've heard things about Psychonauts that make me think, yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Here's my type.
That's all I can say about it.
She wants to fuck the German.
Oh, those are definitely some fucking lips on Megatron. God damn. Slay Queen. Holy shit.
It's funny
Beautiful.
to. It's funny
He has
to.
very kissable lips.
It's funny too because the Netflix show used the original CAD models for the toys, which is kind of an interesting idea. But the toy they used from did not have these lips. So where did those come from? Anyways.
Well, now.
Who are we waiting for Tinny Analsaurus?
Me.
I
It's me.
finished mine already.
I finished. I tried to go for a goofy perspective kind of angle thing, but I don't think it worked out.
I did mine in
It's
one
not
layer.
taking a little long. I'm still coloring mine.
Trying to
Is G participating in this, or is he sitting
I
this
just
one out?
posted mine before the catch.
I will say.
Let me catch up a little bit. I'm sorry.
I will say also. The Star Trek movies are also kind of neat. Neat.
Yeah. The one that I think is one that is very skippable is hot take. I think Nemesis is skippable. I didn't need to see that. Rick Berman can go fuck himself.
A lot of people skipped Nemesis. That's why it did badly in theaters. Nemesis
is just skippable.
Is that a Star Trek movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, Star Trek.
I'll sum up the Star Trek movie.
Although,
I'll sum up
I mean-
a lot of Star Trek movies for you. First movie, it tries to be like 2001: A Space Odyssey, but not as good. Has some really nice visuals here and there, but it has the nickname of Star Trek: The Slow Motion Picture, just because it is a very.
The slow-mo picture, yeah.
And then there, Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan. Thankfully, you don't have to see the first Star Trek movie for, and it is fantastic.
It is. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Slightly, I think Wrath of Khan is very slightly overrated. Like, not by much, but like by a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I still think it works really well.
Yeah, it works pretty well. It's just like everyone thinks it's like the best thing ever when Star Trek, like if you're really looking at peak Star Trek, it's gotta be Voyage Home, baby. Like, that's peak Star Trek. You take those characters, stick them in bullshit situations. Perfect.
Well,
Like,
All right.
yeah, Star Trek. Star Trek 3 is a lot of fun, and Star Trek 4, as Sirius said, is very, very good. Although I will say,
It is peak Star Trek.
I will
That
say,
is peak Star Trek right there.
like, I will say this with Star Trek 6, it does, I do have this worrying feeling that, like, a lot of movie producers afterwards saw, like, oh, sci-fi characters on Earth, let's use that for our movies, and, like, massively cheaped out. Like, that's how we got the Masters of the Universe movie that was set mostly on Earth. But so...
Yeah, Star Trek 4 kind of did that.
Now...
Star Trek 5 is just weird.
Now, Star Trek 5...
Some people are like, it's okay. Most people are like, that is another profoundly skippable one. 6 is...
Wait, no, I want to say something about 5. I want to say something about 5. So, Star Trek 5 is a very out there movie. So, Star Trek goes through...
Also peak Star Trek, though. That is also peak Star Trek. Meeting God, he's Vulcan. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, so here's the thing with the... So the thing is that the Star Trek movies go through a number of different directors, and they all kind of have their own styles. Like 4 is directed by Leonard Nimoy, and it's probably the most like analytical, and also has some of the most comedic elements. Star Trek 5 is directed by William.
Analytical? Really? It's comedy through and through.
But well, no, there's still a lot of stuff.
Eric and Spock are having a wonderful drug-fueled fever dream. Chekhov is having the worst weekend of his life.
No, the other
Poor
one.
guy.
No, Star Trek 5 is directed by William Shatner, who, hello, Weirdly Worth It, and also thank you, KG Master, and thank you, Weirdly Worth It. Star Trek 5 is directed by the Shatner himself, and Shatner, yeah, and the thing is, with that movie is, William Shatner definitely has some, like, very interesting ideas, and, like, some actually really cool ideas here and now, but it's when he's, like, trying to make it all come together, it feels very messy, but at the same time, it feels earnest in its messiness. Like, it kind of, it's almost adorable, but there are some really, like, it tries to deal with the idea of, like, pain is gonna, like, what can also make us suffer, but also build us. It tries to build into that. And there are some other really nice moments, like Kirk
Shatner needed to have that little pale blue dot experience, courtesy of what's his face. Like, he is massively chilled out, and he is better person for it.
And there's a really nice moment in the movie that I think is one of the best characterization moments ever, is when for Star Trek, where it's after Kirk was free climbing a mountain to make it his woman, Shatner's words, and
trying to make a mountain his woman.
Yes, Shatner's words as to why Kirk is free climbing a mountain in the beginning of the movie. I love that interview.
He's also grinding on the mountain?
No, that's how Shatner describes it. But the thing is at the campfire, it's like, Bones is like, weren't you afraid you were gonna die or fall? It's like, no. Well, it was like, why? It's like, because I know you guys would save me. You guys have always been there for me. It's a and then they sing "Row, Row, Row Your Boat," which they sing.
No, weird.
And like, people make fun of that scene. I think it's great. It's like.
But it's charming. It's Star Trek. This is Star Trek.
5 has a lot of... 5 is basically one of the goofier episodes of the 60s on a big sci-fi budget. And
same as 4, honestly. Same as 4.
And I will say, it does also give birth to one of my favorite lines. What does God need with a starship?
Yes! What does God need with a starship? Yes, met God, he's Vulcan.
Couldn't you just turn into a starship?
Alright, let's do Art on Parade and we'll continue the Star Trek talk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so, first up is G's. That's the noise I imagine he's making.
I thought it was a big old penis.
Penis.
Then we got Lunars. Yo, Lunars, yours is great. What the fuck?
Yeah, that turned
Yeah.
out awesome.
Also, fun fact, I did that in one layer.
You sick beat.
Holy shit.
Next is
Very
Patrick's
impressive, brother.
with, I was gonna say the signature Patrick's signature underbite, but then I realized he
Glad
kind of
we got
has.
that out of the way in the bonus total.
Yeah, and also doesn't really count if his face is already long. And finally, batteries. Okay. Who are we drawing next, Patrick? And then continue.
Next up, I have an ultimatum for you.
What's that?
One of two things that Luna will
On the
probably like.
All right.
From Toontown Corporate Clash, either the Deep Diver or the Shark Watcher.
Oh,
Come
thanks.
on, bro. I love them both. Fuck, I can't decide. Shit.
The shark
If you're
one.
see.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try I'm gonna draw a deep diver. He
What am I
looks
looking
neat.
at?
Same here.
I love her. Oh, the deep diver, she's my favorite. She's a baddie.
That's a lady.
Yeah, it's a
KG
woman.
KG Master says, speaking about Transformers lips, they're awful Star Wars toys at the time. The only toys. Oh, the Bendums! You're talking about Bendum figures, yeah, because there were those weird rubber figures that
no.
like absolutely grotesque. Stuart Ashton did a great video about them. But now the thing is with highly recommend Stuart Ashton's video on it. But he's right. For a while, they were the only Star Wars toys you could get, and the toy of Luke is so awful, and it looks like he's got gross blue lip. Anyhow, so moving on to Star Trek, it's funny. Sirius talks about how like Star Trek can be a good gauge of like what's going on in the world, because Star Trek 6 is kind of the epitome of that. Because
I have so much ink that I could spill about Star Trek 6. If you're gonna get into Star Trek, I do have a warning, and I guess content warning for the stream as well. Star Trek, for some reason or another, I don't know why this was. I'm guessing it is because Gene Roddenberry and Rick Berman are both fucking freaks. Star Trek has a really, really weird relationship with assault, and I don't know why that is, but it has a really weird relationship with it. There is a lot of imagery and things that happen in Star Trek stories. It's not everything, but there are like real bruiser episodes in basically every series that are like, ooh, that's not, no, that doesn't fly.
Fun fact, the
that's present in.
Fun fact, the interracial kiss episode actually happened because both of them were like under a control of like this alien, so technically not consensual.
Yep.
Oopsie.
It's just Star Trek's just really weird about this. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. But every single season has it. TNG has kind of a lot of it, actually.
I don't know why. I mean, it was
Voyager
really
has a decent amount of it.
I mean, it was pretty.
Rick Berman is the worst. Rick Berman is horrible. Don't watch Nemesis. Rick Berman is a horrible fucking person.
Thank you for the heads up. I think I can handle the scenes.
But I will say,
it's just a content warning that I like to share with people before they decide to watch it. It can be triggering for a lot of people.
It was pretty disturbing that like someone stuck their dick in the Blob character from Prodigy. But you know what? It was a bold artistic choice for a children's show. I don't know.
No, are you sure you're not thinking of Yaphet from the Orville?
I think that's probably Orville.
The doctor, because the doctor let herself.
I was making a joke.
The doctor
It's a joke, battery.
Yeah. No, I was joking around. I was joking too. Relax.
Okay. But
But yeah, it's just a weird thing. It's just a weird thing. Undiscovered Country has the barring like so Nemesis is bad because it's IRL bad. Like Rick Berman did some really horrible shit to Marina Sirtis.
and
That's just like IRL bad. Undiscovered Country has one very awful scene, and Uncle You knows exactly what sort of scene I'm talking about. It is disturbing. It is legitimately and truly disturbing.
but Star Trek 6 is still really good, and it's still
Yeah.
deals with and like I said, it deals a lot with like what was going on in the real world at the time very cleverly, because something big really happened in the early 90s, and one that tied in a lot to Star Trek, and that was Christian Slater was the hottest teen actor in the world, and they managed to get him into the movie. I mean, it's a big deal.
The whole thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, also the Soviet Union collapsed, and their characters that were basically the stand-in for the Soviets suddenly had to go through a big change.
Literally just 1-to-1. Literally
Yeah,
just
But
1-to-1.
I had the guy from Alone in the Dark, so I guess that's something.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, it's not. I mean, Soviet Union falling is nothing compared to Christian Slater's popularity, but But
Wait, who the fuck did Christian Slater play?
he was like
I'm
really.
thinking.
He was like briefly in the movie.
What character is this?
I
Please.
don't
tell me.
remember. Slater.
Damn it, you.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, he has a brief cameo, and it's very clearly Christian Slater because he has a very distinct face.
Is he there as I'm guessing he's there as like an extra. Is he a
Cameo.
Klingon or
Cameo. Cause
as a cadet or as a Klingon?
I don't know. No, cadet. Then the other thing.
Oh,
Wait.
motherfucker probably dies then or some shit.
The other thing also, yeah. So Star Trek 6 kind of ties into that a lot. Then you get Generations, which is kind of funny. It's the Star Trek movie that gets.
No one likes it except me. No one likes this show except me.
Well, the funny
I
thing
love
is,
it.
Generations goes
It's
through
so
a lot
corny.
of different opinions. Some people really like it. Some people really dislike it.
This is the first Star Trek I ever watched. I can't
That's
say it was bad. I love it.
that's
I
a-
love him. He is my favorite boy.
But Daddy, I love him.
that's the thing.
Yes, exactly.
It's a very very messy movie, but it has a lot.
It's so bad.
But it does have, it is memorable. Like it does have stuff like
It's got Malcolm McDowell in it.
and it's got life forms.
Your precious little life forms.
Yeah,
Where are you? God, it's so bad. It sucks so good.
Then you got then you got First Contact, which really good actually. First Contact's actually pretty
Really
good.
good. It also is very like again. Actually, I think on God, I genuinely think that First Contact is the one show that actually kind of almost not really it's euphemistic, but it really does take a hard look at again trigger warning like it takes a long hard look at Assault and be like, hey, this can and will fuck you up, like and assessing that and talking about it very candidly, and a big part of that is just Patrick Stewart just can go the distance, but like I'm a decent fan of First Contact, and that's why like they talk. I like it when shows talk about things candidly,
Yeah.
but like, and don't take the piss out of it.
And then there's Insurrection, which I know for you Sirius, Nemesis is the word. Insurrection is because the thing is Nemesis.
Well, it's not.
No,
It's not because of the storyline. It's because of Rick Berman and what he did to Rita Sirtis. That's the only, like, that's the biggest thing of why
Yeah,
Nemesis
but,
is fucking trash.
Yeah,
It's
but
not an objectively bad story.
but like the thing is with but like as a movie goes, Insurrection feels like a really bland TV movie that somehow got put onto the big screen.
It's a mess. It is very much a mess.
It's like the commentary the commentary like has been done better in actual Star Trek episodes. Oh, it
I don't remember what it was about. I don't even remember what Insurrection
it's
was
the one.
about.
It's the one about the. It's the one about the space hippies who have like the water that grants like infinite life, and
Oh, as if I actually remember that? No way.
yeah, and the thing, and Star Trek, and it's like and Kirk and not Kirk, Picard and Pals have to be like,
No.
have to be like, no, they're getting displaced. What will we do? And I'm like, you guys have done an episode where you did this before with actual space Native Americans, Native space Indians.
Which one is? Wait, which one is that?
Oh wait.
I don't remember.
There was an episode where they did a space Trail of Tears.
Not as extreme. I don't remember the episode.
Which one are you talking about? That is not what that episode is about.
That sounds
Oh,
evil.
my bad. I might be getting it wrong.
That is.
Are you
There's
sure that,
there's
are you sure,
a
are you
couple
sure
of.
that- Are you sure the story wasn't that they were just being relocated to somewhere safer?
That might have been that one. There's an episode that of actual displacement, and it actually does kind of treats it decently well.
Yeah.
And then there's the episode, the really weird episode in TOS about Native Americans, which is it's not.
Yeah, that's an
I
entire.
mean, it's okay. It's that's an entirely different episode. I'm trying to think. Oh! Are you talking about Deep Space Nine with the Shellyak, or did that not happen yet? Had that been made yet?
Yeah,
The
that
Shellyak and literally everything about the Maquis. The Maquis are a fascinating study. I love talking about the Maquis.
Yeah, I think
but-
it was maybe that one, but this was around the time Deep Space Nine was out, which so
Yeah,
in
so it
fact,
probably did.
in fact, this was
I did that talk already.
and it was around the time also of it was also around the time in Star Trek they had this big TV event going on called the Dominion War, which is which is kind of
choosing Dominion or the Bob.
which the Dominion War for Star Trek is kind of it's basically the biggest event in Trek's history, and that in a way it's both really awesome and impressive, but also kind of bad long term. There's a lot.
It was a decision that was made. I don't begrudge them of it at all, quite frankly. I mean, it was all right, and it gave us some of Cisco's best dialogue. So I really can't
Yeah.
fault it on that one.
Yeah.
I love Avery Brooks so much.
Oh no, he's great.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta
He's great.
But
So before you go, Battery, I really love your doodle of the Shark Watcher. He's so cute.
welcome back, OP Prime Edits. I'm always fascinated. I do always find it fascinating with like when you kind of get like a big event, must see TV, the kind of events like that. And because sometimes they live up to the hype and have good things for years to come, or they're kind of trying to get chase that like that high again. It's especially common for like comic books.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
Yeah.
Because everybody and their mother wants to have that Death of Superman arc. All right.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah.
Or.
I think like I love Star Trek Star Trek is at its best when it is self-aware. Like when it is aware of the tropes that it's leaning into, it is really good Star Trek.
I think
When
that's-
it is not, it is usually bad Star Trek. That's why everyone loves Lower Decks.
Lower Decks or the other show the Orville, because the Orville kind of leads into like the absurdity aspects of Star Trek, while also
It's also not Star Trek.
yeah, it's not Star Trek, but it kind of. But the nice thing is with the Orville is that it does at least kind of understand what makes, like, while being a comedic parody in a lot of ways, it still understands why people love Star Trek. Like
Right.
there's
If you really want a true Star Trek fan movie, you gotta hit up
Quest.
Galaxy Quest, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know about Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm probably taking another long time.
No worries. I'm doing a little bonus doodle.
Trying to think of other like kind of. I will say the
Once again, the fact that I can just describe Prodigy as bluey but fucked up is very funny, and like it is. It just is. It's bluey but it's fucked up. Like
I
no other way to describe it.
I drew a fat fuck. But I will say this with
Holy shit, Matt! You twinkified him.
Yeah.
with Deep Space, with the Death of Superman arc. It did remind me of a really awful story I once heard. So there was the Death of Superman arc, which, you know, big epic event. Ooh, and then there was Nightfall for Batman, where basically he got his back broken and he was paralyzed. Ooh, big arc. And some of the DC writers were trying to brainstorm. Well, we got one for Batman, we got one for Superman. What do we do for Wonder Woman? And apparently some writer like jokingly suggested. I think you can imagine what the word was. It was like,
yeah,
the assault of Wonder Woman, and it was not the word.
Damn it!
Yeah,
Wait,
and which
Damn it,
you know what, that was, you know, dark humor aside, that's one thing. But here's the thing: some executive overheard that and actually asked them, "Hey, can you write up a draft?" And the guy started writing it, and then realized, no, I'm not doing this. Bail.
I wouldn't. Oh my god! It
Wow.
haha, that's funny. Hey, can you actually write that? That sounds pretty fucking epic.
Oh no. This is not very good. I just kind of breezed through it because
oh my god, it was. Yeah. Oh my god, the writer who like joked about it was Mark Millar.
Wow.
Mark Millar is a genuinely fantastic writer, and can also relies a lot, but also has a lot of shock factor comics. So
Mark Millar jump scare.
He, if you want to know some comics he worked on, he did the excellent Superman Red Sun, the excellent comic book adaptation of the Superman animated series. He also, as far as like, but the other thing that's kind of, I think, a good representation of his work is Kick-Ass, and also probably Wanted. Like, he's done a lot of books, but he's also one of those. I just find it funny because he's one of those like really kind of edgy, kind of violent comic book writers. But as soon as he touches Superman, he like writes the character in like some of the best ways possible. Which that's happened more than once, and I always love when it happens. Because Garth
Garth
Ennis, writer of the Boys, famously hates superheroes. wrote one of the best Superman stories ever with, and it was an issue in
Which is-
Hitman.
It really
You know
is
who Batman is
legitimately
hating
really
superheroes
like
being a bad
the
guy?
boy.
Like Guard.
Well, it's like, it's like, what is a deconstruction of a genre? Is it just the genre? Is it contempt for the genre? Is it contempt for the audience? Like, you never know.
There are writers that I feel like they deconstruct, but more so out of love, like Grant Morrison's like that.
Mhm.
And then there's Garth Ennis, who genuinely hates. I feel like hates a lot of superheroes. And then he sees Superman. It's like me and the bestie.
No longer friends with Batman. Superman's my best friend now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my deep diverman. Where is
Woman. She's actually a girl.
he? Fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways,
She's
there she is.
Alright.
Let's
Still
see.
gonna need a minute.
I'm
so
back.
I made
Oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. I love it.
I made a real mushroom.
Wait, let me
Oh,
post
can I
mine
show a
before
random-
before you do our prayer, I'll post my
I'm still
deep
working
diver.
on my.
Again, I'm also working on mine. I'm gonna.
all right. I need
Can
to
I
look.
show you a starting picture that I've done like basic colors for? This is gonna be lineless eventually. I just have the lines as
Go
a
ahead.
guide right now.
Go ahead. I'm also just gonna read chat for now. KG Master says, "Sorry guys, I'm trying to add something to Star Trek, but it's been 6 years since I watched anything Star Trek. Might get back to binge watching. Go for it." KG Master also.
Valid.
I mostly grew up
Love to have you.
watching Doctor Who and Red Dwarf, Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, but I watched some Star Trek. Yeah,
That is very fair.
Doctor Who. That's a show that's gone through some like crazy up and downs.
That's a ton.
Weirdly my favorite era is like I think I want to say Christopher Eccleston era actually, which is very short lived, but
That's a hot take. That is a very hot take. I'm here for it though.
something about it like it kind of like
Yeah.
it feels very fresh. It kind of like I kind of like that they tried to do a lot new, and also it has the empty child, which remains my favorite episode of Doctor Who ever.
Valid.
I think Doctor Who is at its best when it's trying to be a little spooky.
I would agree with you on that.
I was gonna first say, Sirius, I love how you drew my girl, the deep diver. She's beautiful. She's stunning. I love her. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Also, that character design. Holy smokes.
Nice job,
That
yeah.
is beautiful.
And then Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf's a classic. Actually, KG Master, if you want another good like classic sci-fi TV shows, especially if you like the British stuff, watch Blake 7 sometime. Blake 7 is very like can be very cerebral, but also very funny and snarky because the main character is like the biggest douchebag in the world, like absolute snarky asshole. But he's like a really great leader, so genuinely a great leader. So it's actually really funny. And fun fact about it, that's one of the few times when the Beatles were at their peak, they actually licensed their music out because they were big fans of the show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Did not see that coming. Alright.
Or another thing.
Oh god.
Alright, serious?
Actually,
I'm getting grades back for a physics exam tomorrow. Hopefully.
Actually, if
Which
you
is
want,
on the one hand, yay. But on the other hand, God, I'm gonna get my results back for a physics exam. Oh God.
yeah.
Quantum physics.
Yeah, I got the Blake 7 books. Definitely watch the show too, but also, if you want another show, just to see where a lot of stuff comes from, watch the show Macross, the Super Dimensional Fortress Macross, because if you want to see Patient Zero for a lot of tropes of mecha anime and space opera and all that, Macross is basically the Patient Zero of the entire genre. It is.
And also, Star Trek is patient zero for every weird ass fan fiction trope that exists in the books.
Yeah.
If you find a weird, usually kinky fanfic trope, that happened because some now little old lady wanted to fuck Spock.
The term
That's just life.
the term Mary Sue comes from a Star Trek
Yeah,
fanfiction.
I know.
Star Trek.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Mpreg. I'm pretty
I
sure
know that.
Mpreg, as it stands now, also came from there. Omegaverse came from there. A lot of things came from Star Trek.
No,
Spock goes into heat.
Omegaverse. No, Omegaverse. It came from Nurse
Tech-
of W online forum. It didn't involve Star Trek. I forgot what it was. It was a huge. It was
So
huge
there's a
on
couple-
Tumblr.
So there's basically a couple of so Omegaverse, as we understand it now, came from Supernatural.
Yeah, Supernatural. That's where it came from.
But Supernatural was drawing on tropes that was in zines from Star Trek. Like Star Trek porn zines are where most of the tropes for Supernatural came from because Theodore Sturgeon, God love this bisexual man, this closeted bisexual man, he wrote Amok Time, in which that little elfin-looking guy with the little bowl cut goes into heat and rubs himself all over Jim Turk.
Omegaverse.
And
Lord,
I'm
be
not joking.
crazy.
All right.
Also,
I'm
finished my
not
Star Trek.
joking.
I'm still not done.
It is
I
like
think
it is
the funniest-
amazing. It's an amazing
I think
episode.
the-
Watch my time.
I think the funniest thing you asked me, Sirius, before you got super busy, is one time you joined. You're like, okay, Lunar, I just want to know, this guy, he gets canonically pregnant, but it's not. It's eggs. Is it Mpreg? I'm like, nah, bitch, it's Mpreg.
They're like,
Just,
Okay.
like, just accept it, girl.
Okay. Let's.
shit.
Are we ready for Art on Parade?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm still working on mine.
All right.
Still taking a while.
Like.
It is okay. Quality. I am
I'm making
legitimately
this one more detailed.
I'm legitimately kind of having fun in physics now. Now that we're not doing Gauss's law anymore, I'm kind of having fun. But like circuits are kind of fun for me. But also, it's still fucking physics. So whatever, I suppose. But yeah,
Why do
Star
why
Trek
do
is what you seek.
Patrick, you made him such a bad bitch. He's such a bad bitch. Beautiful. He's such a baddie.
Oh, that is a bad bitch.
Exactly.
That
he's
is a
bad bitch. He's a
that's a
baddie.
bad
Baddie
bitch.
alert. Baddie alert.
That is absolutely baddie alert. That is fucking.
Listen, you better
Look at
hop
that.
on Toontown Corporate Clash right the fuck now. It's free.
Hop on to what?
Toontown Corporate
Toontown
Clash.
Corporate Clash.
Okay. Just while we're waiting for Jeep, Patrick, what are we drawing next?
Alright, this one may require a bit more of your creative thinkatry, but I'll leave that to your discretion. That is, take a character you really like, or an OC of yours, whichever one you choose, and draw them as a mermaid.
Oh.
Oh.
Any character
Oh.
we choose?
Shit.
Either a character you like, or an OC of yours.
Damn. That's. Oh man, that could be. That could be a good one.
You're giving me too much power, Patrick. You have no
Fuck.
idea
I got
how
so
much. I feel like that one dude who just sniffs a vial, like power.
Unlimited power!
No, there's like this guy who just does like this perfume and sniffs it, goes power.
What, did he smell?
Nice.
Linen
Like
in
Old Spice,
sky?
right?
Because I
No,
feel
it's
like it
Old
gets...
Spice, right?
Oh, sorry.
Trying to think of other
Yay.
I'm trying to.
I'm not gonna put the detail in that setup procedure. I know I do not care. I'm not gonna write all that shit out. Anyways. I'm trying to think about a character that I like that I could
I
change
can't
to possible
choose.
mermaids. Yeah, I'm having trouble. God, all of my characters like would not work as mermaids. They're so plain looking. All of my characters would not work.
Can we can we base them off as like other sea creatures as well, like an octopus or something like that?
Yeah, of course. I like to be very flexible with mermaids, so you can go right ahead with that too. Yeah. Now, like I said, this particular one, while it's not no sea that I'm drawing as a mermaid, it just feels like it's just a character that I just really wanted to draw as a mermaid.
Ooh, I've got it. I've got it. I've got mine. I've got mine. I know what I can do.
I render my character more than I draw it, so I might need to pull up a ref.
I can't. I have an idea. It's just I couldn't choose. Finally, I had the choice. Bisexual thoughts are winning.
The bisexual thoughts are winning.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Your thoughts are winning.
Oh God. God. Why do I have all human OCs?
I don't know.
Really.
What?
Cause you're fucking gay.
You in particular, Uncle, I would have assumed that you would have chosen one of your female OCs.
That's what I'm doing. It's just hard. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Hopefully the last one after this shouldn't be as complicated. Hopefully.
Why did I have to go make it so complicated?
Why
so
did you
sorry.
make me so constipated?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Killer Clowns. Oh yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a really fun, fun bit of sci-fi comedy horror.
I like the part where the guy says, "Fuck you."
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off? Proceeds to knock his block off.
There's just an audio. I want to find the origin. Just like, I am at the loss for words. Just white people lost for words. Victor yelled at me for the next 45 minutes.
Okay. Actually, something interesting is recently I watched the first Terminator movie with my girlfriend.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was really good. Like the first Terminator movie still holds up really well. Obviously, Terminator 2 probably holds up better with a lot of its action, but the Terminator, if you think of it as kind of more so a thriller, like almost horror movie, it really works. Like Arnie is actually kind of scary in that movie.
Oh, he is. I remember as a kid when I first saw the Terminator, I was sneaking to it, but when the lady opened the door, going, "Hello," and then just like knocks her, just fucking blows her brains out, I cried. I got caught 'cause I cried. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, we were like,
I also like that the characters, like, none of the characters are kind of dumbasses. Do you know what I mean? Like there are plenty of movies. Look, it was the 80s, the age of the slasher movie. Dumb characters aplenty, but it kind of feels like feels more akin to like these are how like these people would respond. Like I like that the detective agency or the police or the police station, they immediately see a pattern and go, oh shit, let's contact all the Sarah Connors we can. And or
all the Sarah Connors,
or
not
when
just
they
one, not just two, three.
or they see or when Reese is trying to give an explanation. Yo, I'm from the future, guys. You gotta believe me. They have a psychiatrist coming down, and being like, you know, this guy might be crazy. And of course, we the audience know. No, Reese is telling the truth, but at the same time, that is how they believe. Although I will say, I do love the line. How they explain. Well, how did he not feel any pain when he got shot? Maybe it was on PCP. He couldn't feel any pain in the moment.
So wait. So like at the beginning, we were under the impression that he's like some sort of crazy serial killer, right? Not just some.
No, you see early.
We don't know. You don't know that he's a robot yet. I haven't seen the original Terminator.
I ain't spoiling a damn thing, so go watch it. But Reese is not. Reese is not a robot. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I'm talking about the Terminator himself, the titular character.
He's a leprechaun.
No, you know. Okay.
Right. Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
You know that the Terminator
I mean,
is.
obviously he's a robot, but I was asking if that's what they were going for because he's like.
Well, the police officers don't know that he's not a robot yet.
He's a vampire T-Rex.
Hopefully you get more. Man, it's unusual. Hopefully you get more people. Yeah, but you know what? No pressure. I'm glad. Like the thing is with live streaming is, you know, you kind of you appreciate who shows up, especially if they come often enough. Like I don't know where he is right now, but that Nathan guy, he's here quite often, and I was actually recently I did a giveaway for like an Optimus Prime figure. So I decided, funnily enough, Nathan won it. And I was actually kind of happy to see that because he's been a loyal viewer. So I was kind of happy. Less happy when I found out motherfucker lives in Canada. I had to pay extra shipping. Guys,
Live in Canada.
Guys, I said USA ship.
You freaking hockey puck.
Guys, I said USA shipping only for a reason. I will allow it this time because Nathan's a good boy. He's been such a loyal viewer, but at the same time, guys, I try to make it so that no one has to pay anything for when I ship them out. I'm just gonna give her spy cans. I'm tired. I do make it so that no one has to pay anything when they get the figures. Like it truly is a free giveaway. So yeah. I mean, if you have a shipping, like one of those shipping proxy services, I can work with that. I've done that before, but that's a whole other issue. God,
I can't draw here.
I ended up loving to over the years because of the rest trying to be fish with TD. Yeah.
I forgot how hard drawing mermaids are.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
As with my beautiful wife too.
I'm trying to give him. I want to give him
Apologies
pelvic
if I'm
things.
desensitized because I've done Mermaid 3 times before.
You don't have to flex on us, Patrick.
Trying to give mine
now
pelvic.
Now the other thing, yeah. Actually, it's funny. The figure I got for the giveaway recently was actually the Legacy Missing Link Optimus Prime, which I found out is actually a very, very in-demand figure, and a lot of people have been trying to get their hands on it. So a lot of people joined right the hell in. So
I finished mine. I'm gonna do another.
Not even.
This one's just 100% self-indulgent because I love this character so fucking much. I love her.
Of course. That's why I posted. And hopefully, big ass brackets, hopefully, this last one after this should be a little less complicated.
Also, Patrick, I've been playing the Super Mario Sunshine music like you requested.
Thank you, Uncle You. That makes me happy. I particularly love Super Mario Sunshine's music.
That's a great soundtrack.
What do you think of mine?
Let me see. Oh, I like.
Okay. I think I gotta make the arms longer, actually. Oh my god, yeah, that helps out so much.
Choo-choo trains outside. Going
Choo-choo trains running on a track with a poo-choo all the way.
Big head, yeah, big head. Big head, Kinito.
Get your force rules, get your force rules, get your force rules. Sorry, that shit's stuck in my head.
You forgot Patrick's pants, dude.
Yo, holy shit, that's really good, G.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you ever see mine, Lunar?
Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to come back. I saw yours.
Oh, thank you.
He's so beautiful.
I wanted to give him a really angry expression because I thought it would work.
KG Master, good strategy to get more people here with those big bahonkers. Yeah.
Big round bahoogie.
Yeah.
Big Glumba Zicky.
It's fun. Yeah, I'm actually drawing one of my OCs, Setsuko. And the funny thing, which Setsuko is Patrick's favorite OC from me.
For a multitude of reasons, let's just say.
Yeah, and what's funny, I still need to upload that collab with I still need to upload that pic you did for me. But yeah, hold on. There we go. And the thing is, yeah, I could draw better than this, I swear to God. But it's like, I'm tired. Actually, if I said the reason I was a little tired, y'all would not believe me, but it's because
Go ahead.
I've been
I never believed you.
It's because I've been transforming one particular transformer.
Okay, I definitely do believe you because that shit seems hard.
It's Devil's Savior, who's like infamously hard. But actually, what's funny is these guys were having were in a call-in movie night, and the funny thing is, meanwhile I was getting Split out of the way, who was the worst aspect of it, and on top of that, I guess I didn't realize the movie viewing was going to be so jokey, so I kind of wasn't ready for it. So I was, and I actually accidentally came off as more grumpy than I expected.
Yeah.
I bullied Battery.
He quote unquote bullied me for criticizing the design of a female Neanderthal character because she didn't look like a Neanderthal at all. And she was like,
Oh, classic battery. And I was like, actually kill yourself.
I like how in the story you tell you make yourself worse than me.
No, I was just being honest about the situation.
Classic.
Cause I didn't actually mean that, but I was a little bit mad.
I just like to sometimes mess with battery. A while ago, I posted missing link RC, and battery said, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to this becoming an RC design. And I joked and I said, as a joke, I should clarify. I said, battery hits boobs confirmed.
I did not say.
I know you did it, battery.
No, all I said is I could vibe with that design.
There is.
Because it feels like a Transformers. It feels like a Transformer design without feeling too humanized. You get what I'm saying?
I don't mind the humanization.
This is my.
I don't mind the humanization.
No, I don't mind humanization either. But like, I like Transformers being a bit more bulky.
It depends. I think it's good.
Yeah, like it does depend. It does depend, but still.
Like here, my opinion is that like, I think it gets kind of boring when like you have designs that are like, where they're always doing like the G1 designs. Like, that's why.
I love monster bots.
Yeah. Like a good example is with the character of Drift. I love every depiction of Drift except his original depiction, because it's funny. I saw some people complaining about Drift's design in Age of Extinction and RID, and it's like, what? It's like, no, it's so bad. It's like, what? Because he looks actually interesting and distinct. What's wrong, boy? Afraid of looking like something? Because
I think it's probably because they gave him a yellow Asian man face.
it's a color gold, and also it's to make it look like those old like samurai helmets.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point actually.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, it's my comfort character."
And plus he looks cool. And plus he looks cool. Plus he looks cool as shit. And like anytime Drift is like going full samurai, I think it works. And plus I like.
I mean, that's his whole gimmick anyway.
They did. I think they found a good halfway house in Cyberverse. There's where they added just a little bit more, and it works a little bit better. He looks less like Weeb Prowl. What?
Weeb Prowl.
Oh, but like. Oh. Okay. I think I made this mouth too big.
You made what too big?
Her mouth too big.
If I made something else too big, I would say nonsense.
I feel like this could have been better, but
Could have been better.
I'll post it anyways. Yoink, yoinky dee spoinky dee.
Sure. I'll put this in.
Wow, that Prowl design actually goes pretty hard.
Battery. That's Drift.
Shit, 17 Drift. Fuck. Sorry, I got the name.
The Cyberverse design.
Yeah, the Cyberverse design. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, Cyberverse has a lot of really good designs. I love Cyberverse.
Sorry, I got confused because, you know, at the end of Transformers Animated, Prowl does end up wearing like weird samurai shit.
Fart Academy. Here you go. I tried. I wanted to make it a little more cartoony.
The Spock in the voice chat. What is this serious? I'm going so far, I roll around daily in the sun with me.
And then Bones, just fucking let him die.
Let him fucking die. Just let him die.
That is a summation of the entire episode. By the
Patrick,
way.
Patrick, what do you think of my doodle of Setsuko as a mermaid?
Let me take a look. See. Ooh, very nice. Work, Doodle. You did pretty good.
It's
For a
beautiful.
doodle.
It's beautiful.
She's not happy with it.
Why
But,
is there Patrick
I'm happy with
Starfish?
it, don't worry.
SpongeBob.
shockwave size, but donker longers.
We're gonna talk about the Patrick Starfishes on our nipples.
I thought it'd be funny. Anyways.
It's the arms that get me. It's the little arms and Patrick Starfish. She goes.
Let me get a picture of like how the character's supposed to look when I have like.
I've got 9. I wanted to be dramatic, but I'm actually kind of pleased with the perspective, considering how long that took me to make, which was really, frankly, not very long. I'm pleased with the perspective.
Also, I just noticed.
That's kind of what she's supposed to look like there.
That reminds me.
Holy, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, that
reminds
is
me.
really
That reminds me. I remember.
Jesus Christ.
That reminds me. I remember there was some. You know SpongeBob, right? Like there's concept art for like King Neptune's wife. I forgot her name. But like there's concept art of her, and she has like insane amounts of side boob for a kids show character.
Show it.
Let me find it.
KG Master says, I have no doubt you can draw better. I personally draw makes incredible work on paper than I do digital. In other words, you can do better on this art than I do on old fashioned. You might have KG Master, are you in my Discord?
Yeah. Queen Amphitrite.
I'd love to see your art, dude. Hold up. Let me send the link to the Discord. So you may show. Boop. Here you go.
Okay, I found the concept art. I found the concept art of her. Check out the insane amount of side boob this babe has.
Yeah, like I said,
whoa.
I knew you were gonna goon to that bad, Uncle You. I knew
You went through it. No, I'm just a little surprised because it's like when you say insane amount of side boots, I thought, probably nothing much. Like that's actually that's
considerable.
Wait a minute.
Give me a second to I can see this. I actually got to see this.
I think I recognize
it.
Why does the sun look like the human and the parents don't?
It's just because his fins cut off.
Okay, so here's her final design in the show.
I like that.
She still has side boob though, so that's good.
Yeah, but like
not as much, but it's still there.
But that's the government regulated amount of side boob. But like
government regulated amount of side boob.
Actually,
that reminds me of the fucking like I will have you know we toned that ass down from Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
We were told to tone that ass down.
Let Lunar say thing.
I was gonna say with the final design, I think it's not bad. What I wish they just removed the shellfish because it would just be better as a sports bra. I think she would be cute. She's still cute. I want those old shells off her boob.
I think. Do you think it would work better if she was basically wearing Mermaid Man's bra?
Yeah, it'd be funnier. Yeah.
You know, it's funny how like I do fun. Yeah, but actually, looking at the sketch, that's clearly a John K. sketch, isn't it?
No, that's not John K.
No, that's not John K.
You're right. It's an adult character.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's kind of frustrating because John K. Can draw some like really nice looking women, but you know it's John K. and he has a habit of making them not the most legal. Actually, there's a scene in the which cartoon was it? The New Adventures of Mighty Mouse, where it's like
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, no. There was a Mighty Mouse revival in the 80s, and you know how I like to talk about how there are like patient zero movies or shows where you can clearly see everything kind of formulating. And
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way,
the
Yeah.
New Adventures of Mighty Mouse is basically a who's who of who would become like big name animators and cartoonists in the late 80s, early 90s.
wait, hold on,
Interesting.
Uncle. You back on the subject of the Amphitrite. I found out who did that concept art drawing. It's a guy named Robert Ryan Corey. Robert Ryan Corey. I don't know.
Gotcha. But like, because like some people who worked on that Mighty Mouse cartoon are guys like or John Kay, fucking Andrew Stanton, and the director Wally, and also Bruce Timm. Yeah, and you can definitely tell in a lot of ways, and it's a genuinely really really funny show too. Oh, absolutely hysterical. Okay. So art on parade. All right, KG Master. No problem. All right, art on parade. Art on parade. Oh wait, I'm waiting on you, G.
Yeah, I'm finishing up with my mermaid.
All right. While we're waiting for G to finish, who's next, Patrick?
Alright. I reckon this is probably going to be the last one, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Hopefully, like I said, this last one should be relatively simple in theory. This last one is an OC. In Silent Shitheads, I want you to draw Ida.
Ida.
Is she cuttlefish?
Yeah, she's a cuttlefish mermaid.
Aww.
She's a little girl. She was raised in an orphanage of mermaid children until they were all mercilessly devoured by a big scary bitch, and after being hunted for days by said big scary bitch, she was later saved and then adopted by a giant sea dragoness mermaid.
I'm sorry I had to do that joke, but I do adore her. It's silent.
Yeah.
You know, cuttlefish really just do look like that, don't they? Like, they look so sad.
Yeah, Ida in particular is a particularly shy character, thanks to her being basically emotionally scarred for life.
Who was the one who ate all the fucking orphans?
I did.
Here, let's
Oh, well.
I'm joking.
I actually have another image that I made of
I ate
like part of
them.
her
It was a
backstory
buffet.
when I was doing Mermaid. In Silent Shitheads.
Oh shit. So like what is that? That's definitely a humanoid.
The big scary bitch is basically a giant isopod mermaid named Torma.
Ah, I see.
I love how Patrick's naming conventions are like he'll draw like super wholesome characters, but name them stuff like it's like he'll draw like a teddy bear with a cute little sailor hat, and he has a big smile, and his name is Cunty Jim or something like that.
Yeah. I try to be a bit creative with my naming conventions. Yeah, hopefully it should be simple enough to draw for the last one, yeah.
Yeah, especially while I've gotten started already, and so far so good actually.
I'm doing a funny little image. I'm exaggerating her a little bit.
Yeah.
For comedic effect.
And just make sure you keep in mind that she is still a little girl.
I know.
Yep. Okay.
No, I know.
Yeah. No, I was. Yeah. No, I was just making sure that like, I was just making sure that it's like everything was in order. More.
Okay, I just got a cute idea.
I got something interesting. It's coming out well though.
Okay. Mermaid, the boy is
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy reunite.
Mermaid Man says, buy more cocks.
Buy more cards.
Done. There you go.
Buy my porn. Oh, sorry.
Alright. Since I mean, Fart Academy.
Yeah. So
So
now you can do.
I mean, fuck. I mean,
Hold
shit.
on, parade, okay?
Oh, yep. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's do this. Art on Parade. Art on Parade. First up, we saw mine already. Here is Ginormica from Monsters and Aliens turned into a mermaid.
Yeah, like I said, I just really wanted to draw as a mermaid. That's why I said either a character you like or no see of yours.
Yeah. Oh wait, did we show the Shark Watcher?
No, we didn't.
No.
Shark Watcher first. Okay, here's G's. And then we got, actually these are not organized by date.
Berk.
There's batteries looking snazzy.
I did two.
Mine again, just in case. Matt also drew Titanosaurus. Looking. Oh, I see what you did. Bad, Matt. Bad.
Kill him.
And then we got.
Based on one
Kill
series.
him.
Then we got Lunars, where Lunar is apparently kissing the creature.
He's my man.
Sirius's, that's a really good deep diver, actually. Lunar also drew another doodle. Literally, I think that's one of the Toontown doodles.
Yeah, it's a deep diver, but she's dead.
And then Patrick's.
The Shark Watcher.
And another serious one, I think, right? Semi-pick of Under Helmet, please respond.
What? Under helmet?
Oh, that might be Lunar.
I'm only doing line art right now, so
There's
Is
Lunar.
Yeah,
that
probably
one
not.
joke saying I showed you my dick? Please respond.
Another Lunar one on for the Mermaid one. And there's Gamer Pete or whatever his name is from.
It's Jerry.
Then we got Sirius's really nice perspective. It's mind a shame. And batteries. You're not
Yeah, the
slick, battery. You're not slick with that long blue streak.
Long blue streak. What?
And Shy Boy.
What do you mean by long blue streak? What?
Bro, you drew the blue streak that connects to your blue skin to make it look like you got a giant wang.
No, it's supposed to be counter shading. That's how.
I
That's
thought
just a trait of many marine creatures.
I thought you were just drawing yourself a
Yeah.
bubbles guppy.
You're trying to-
see.
No, I was just.
I have a big cock and I can prove it biologically.
That's counter shading.
Sorry, battery.
Not that deep, man.
It's
You happen to take counter shading and you'll like extrapolate that as like, oh, he drew himself with a big fucking wanger. As always.
Typical battery.
battery.
well, look at fucking battery.
Bro's trying to throw genuine beef with battery.
You're trying to stop.
Battery drawing himself with a giant wing. It's just right.
There, here we go again. And battery drawing. I don't know.
Man, the battery slander's real.
I would literally explode you like
Explode.
Fist of the North Star.
You remember that idea? Remember that idea I had about like a freaking UCAT bingo list?
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna make that work on that bingo list.
A UCAS bingo wing.
Nah, it's just a goofy idea I had.
Here's my question: What when you hit bingo? What's the prize? Or is it gonna be more like a punishment?
I don't know. I
I
just
feel like it would be both.
So, oh, we got Luna's bingo. She's gonna get tased to death. Come on in.
So is it? So it's. Is it Lida or E?
Ida.
Oh, so 2 eyes.
Ida.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually a pun based off of the sign. It's actually made up of a portion of the scientific name for cuttlefish.
Oh. Okay, since I'm posting this on my Twitter, I'm gonna try to tag you so that way I can credit you as the creator of the character.
Tag my DeviantArt. I don't have a Twitter.
Shit.
Yeah, the scientific name for cuttlefish is Sepiida, so that's why I called her Ida.
Okay.
I did some artistic liberty, by the way, Patrick. Hope you don't mind.
Alright. That's what these Doodle streams is about. Doing whatever we can to make our doodles. Can't necessarily blame too much. It's not like this is commissioned, so don't worry too much about it.
Don't worry.
It's all about having fun.
Speaking of commissions, actually, something kind of funny is so Sirius and I kind of collabed on a little project together, and the thing is, Sirius actually to get like body references for Setsuko, she used like Best Little Whorehouse in all of Texas with Dolly Parton as like the body reference for Setsuko. Oh, and it's like, holy damn, that's like actually perfect.
I mean, you had to do. Oh, look, there are very, very, very few. Not like broadly, not like movie stars, but like stars in general
Like
that are that well endowed. Let's say.
like Dolly Parton, like
So,
see, and
you know,
and the
just
thing
say
is,
it.
Dolly Parton, let's see, like she has like all the energy in the entire universe. Actually,
Yes.
in a weird way,
And also, like, she's not a bad person either, which I very much appreciate considering everything, you know?
yeah, and also the other thing actually is, something kind of nice is like, unfortunately her husband like passed away recently, and they were together for a long ass time, and he wasn't like another kind of celebrity or anything. He was just a dude. Like I think he mostly worked in construction. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the things that she did for, like, I guess activism or like charity kind of things was that she did a bunch of funding for underprivileged communities like in the country, like rural communities to get access to like books and sorts of things. So like it's just really cool.
yeah, and like yeah, and you can find photos of Dolly Parton and her husband, and also, and it, like they seem like genuinely they absolutely adored each other. Or, or, like
Yeah.
like the guy didn't seem like he was happy because oh I'm married to Dolly Parton. He seemed like he was happy because I'm married to my wonderful wife. Like not that Dolly Parton, you know, big name, but like it seems like he like appreciated her as like herself, not just celebrity wife.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
well, it's known to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lesser man would be like, hell yeah, celebrity trophy wife.
No, there have been plenty of examples of celebrity relationships, male and female, where it kind of feels like they took advantage of the fact they had a famous partner. See also Kevin Federline, but
Yeah.
actually, if you want a good laugh, Weird Al once had a semi-talk show, where basically what they would do is he would take interviews with various celebrities and edit it to make it seem like he was talking to them. And it's absolutely hysterical. And it's funny because Weird Al, really nice guy, one of the nicest in the industry. In his show, you could tell he genuinely hates Kevin Federline. And there's a really brutal line where he says, "How does it? I see you're wearing a wife beater. How does it feel like to wear one when you have no wife?"
Oh man, that's a sick burn.
In fact, there's a timer appears in the bottom of it, and then it runs out, and it's like, "Oops, I'm sorry, your 15 minutes are up." Oh, it's like, God dang, Al.
That reminds me of like the wacky game jokes for kids, where like you'd have like the main character of the cartoon do those like talk show type interviews with various like stars, like big names like Eagle Raptor and like Tom Fulp, and he's like being all sarcastic and meme all the way through.
Yeah.
And it's not like, and it's like it's the actual like Eagle Raptor and Tom Fulp too, which is the funniest part.
Yeah, because that became a internet meme recently because the original Fallen Chungus guy, not the guy who took his name on Twitter, the original guy made like this really bizarre kind of document about himself, and it was kind of weird. I'm not going to get into it, but someone posted the clip from the Tom Fulp interview, which I can't say on stream for obvious reasons, but it kind of got people talking about wacky game jokes for kids. I mean, again, and just because someone posted that line and people went, "Whoa."
That's the scene where he's like tapping the two drumsticks together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think my favorite though is just Eagle Raptor. Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
That one's especially satisfying because Eagle Raptor turned out to be kind of crap.
I think my favorite is still the Tom Fulp one. Just one, because Tom Fulp's sad face is the funniest, and two.
Oh yeah.
And two, just the out of nowhere. So, Tom, I heard you oversay you think the Holocaust is funny. Why would you do that, Tom?
Oh, damn.
Tom, why?
No prisoner. No fucking prisoners on that, huh?
Yeah. It's funny because Hot Diggity Demon, the guy who created that, he talked about how he doesn't really like wacky game jokes for kids these days because
Well, that explains why it's unlisted.
yeah, his reasoning being is that at the time he was just like really unhappy in life, and you can tell wacky James jokes for kids is a very bitter and kind of cynical work. It gets, and sometimes it's not even all that funny. It's just kind of uncomfortable, but there's still some good laughs to be had.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those projects where I can't call myself a massive fan, but I was interested in where it was going, and I was actually kind of bummed when it ended. It's kind of one of those things where just when it was finding its voice, it kind of ended, which is a shame.
I like that one episode where it was a parody of that one movie.
Yeah. Or I
It's
like
like Sonic versus Mario, and it's just like the two characters dressed up as Sonic and Mario.
I like the brawl one just because as video game hype culture has gotten worse and worse as the years go on, that episode I think has aged phenomenally well.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember I remember there have been times when like some I'm not gonna say who, but someone got pissy at me saying, "Hey, saying no game, no hype. I don't get excited for games that don't have any actual gameplay in the trailer." I need to look at chat more. But like, cause I was like, you need to lighten up. It just means they're working on the project. And then like 9 times out of 10, and a game trailer that has only like a pre-rendered trailer ends up getting canceled anyways. Which, given the whole Wonder Woman game cancellation recently, yeah, I'm feeling more and more justified by the day. I hate being right sometimes.
I think what also sucks was how he also got rid of like the studio monolith who were making like Shadow War.
Yeah, and it's like it's a nasty, stinky situation. I don't like it. I was kind of ashamed too, because the idea of a Wonder Woman video game, could have been interesting. And I read about like what one of the ideas they had, where it was like the Shadow of War Nemesis system, but it was going to be the opposite, where it's like instead of Nemesis, it was like allies. That actually sounded kind of neat. But no, gone.
And now we'll never get it. We'll never get the Nemesis system until like years later.
Yeah.
Or never, because one of us is a big stinky.
Yeah, because it was like patented, so Warner owns the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was patents can be really nice, but I feel like they're at their best when something is in development and has yet to come out. Whereas, yeah, because there are plenty of cases where patents have been like abused.
Patents, or are we talking patents or copyrights?
Both can apply. So, actually, you want to? I got a funny copyright like abuse story that ended very badly for the abuser.
Oh no.
So there was a guy named Tim. Actually, I don't remember what his name was. Just that his name was Tim, and
His name was Tim.
he owned a game company called Edge Games. They're not really active. They don't really do a lot, but he used that as an excuse to go after legally anyone who tried to have something video game related, but also with the word edge in it.
What the fuck?
So very, very, very not good dude. He's the reason why Soul Calibur in the United States had to be retitled to Soul Edge in the United States had to be retitled to Soul Calibur,
Incredible.
And he also threw hands with Edge magazine. Mirror's Edge. Now Mirror's Edge, that's where it gets funny. So the thing is, he decided to take aim at the video game Mirror's Edge, saying, guys, it'll impede on the, it'll cause confusion with our game Mirrors, and all he had was a logo. But here's the thing: the company he was going after was EA. And
EA doesn't take that. EA does not take that.
And EA.
You will call bullshit so fast.
Yeah.
They have better paid lawyers than you.
Yeah, and
They
so
can get sued, lose, and still win.
Tim lost, and now we can use the word edge in things.
Yeah.
And it's like Do not mess. Like it is.
Don't mess with the A.
Yeah, like one of the few net goods EA has done, and it is, actually, it is, it's really funny.
I guess they were good for something after all, as they burned the flames.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm finished with my eat a doodle, but I am working on a boneless doodle just in case I'm able to finish it.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my eat a doodle. I actually really like how this one turned out. I think you'll like it too, Patrick.
I think you'd like mine too.
Well, fuck you, Flutter, for stealing my thunder. I'm kidding.
I actually saw
Suck my dick!
Doodles of Ida, and oh my god, they're just so adorable. Ida trying to make friends.
Oh,
with
I
Dick,
love
and
your
it's-
Sirius's.
Yeah, Sirius is
Yeah.
I tried to be I tried to treat Ida like a good girl. I let her cuddle up in a blankie with some hot cocoa and a squid plushie.
She deserves
But I can be pretty protective of my characters too. They're
I think the only character I'm really protective of is my OC Bip Bip. Everyone else, you can do whatever. I don't care. It's all like if it's with Bip Bip though, I'm like, if you're gonna do some like fucking non-wholesome, I will kill. I'm just gonna go kill mode.
I would.
protective of most of my shy boy.
like
I'm semi-protective of my characters. The only one allowed to hurt them is me.
Makes sense.
I'm excited for art fight this year. I just
Did you have fun last year?
I did have fun last year, but I also feel like I didn't get interacted with a lot, which is fine. I'm just
Sometimes you get
I
things
spent
done,
I spent most of my
especially for
time drawing, and just yeah, I have an incredible looking battle ratio, which is very funny, but I'm thinking,
Oh,
I
serious.
don't know what to do. And
Sorry.
quick
I was
question?
gonna ask if your commissions are still open.
Yeah, my commissions are still open. I'm doing some stuff for a friend. The character design that I showed earlier is one that I'm doing for a friend for their birthday because it was recently their birthday, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have a gift. Commission, commission gift card.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
wondering if you can DM me your commission sheet.
can
So I'd love to see
yeah,
you DM me it too?
yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I honestly need to redo my commission sheet. It's not updated very well at the moment, but
yeah, you can just
yeah,
DM me a basic price chart. It's a text if you don't have it.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to figure out where I fucking put it. But
Okay. Oh. Oh, Patrick, yours is. Okay. Oh, that's a good one too. Wow, everyone's is really good.
Yeah. If you can wait a minute, Uncle, you actually have a bonus sketch cooking up, so it'll be done just a little bit.
All right,
That
here's
won't
mine.
take too long.
Oh, cute.
How'd I do, Patrick?
Let me see. Oh, very nice, Uncle. You.
Let me do another bonus too. It'll be real quick.
I think with mine, I might have mistaken the shadows on the tips of the tentacles for like the little color scheme.
The shadows on the tips of the tentacles?
Yeah, like in the reference drawing you said.
Oh yeah, that's because I used to like doing a lot of hard shading. Recently, with me like foregoing my line art, I've also been foregoing a lot of the hard shading that I usually did back in the day. I mean, I still might do it from time to time, but I think like you guys are probably a better judge than me. But do you think my work is still just as good even without the hard shading?
Yeah, it is.
Recently.
Yeah.
God, I gotta find my fucking commission sheet. It's been so fucking long. Holy shit.
And my commission sheet's been like a couple years since I've ever updated it.
But yeah, if you're not able to
Already-
find it, you can just text me like the prices.
I already have my commission sheet.
Sadly, I don't take commissions. I don't feel comfortable taking people's money. Plus, I'm.
I think you should. I think you should take commission.
I think you would do amazingly with commissions.
You could
Not
make
gonna lie.
You could really make a
Plus,
mint out of it.
Plus, I still
Yeah.
need to get the grip with how PayPal works.
Okay, that's
PayPal's pretty easy to
This is
do.
true.
I can help you with that.
I also can help you with that, yeah.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Oh, I have a new comic, by the way. I made a new one.
Show
Nice.
us.
Yeah, it's another one of those. So I kind of want to publish these, and I kind of don't. They're so fucking personal. It's really hard to know if I should post them or if I shouldn't. To like a webtoon, because I would really only make them every once in a blue moon whenever I'm like feeling particularly fucked up about my childhood. But like, I kind of feel like maybe I should. I don't know. It doesn't have very much polish on it, but I feel like for something that's mostly poetry, I don't really need a lot of polish on it. I don't know. I'm vacillating, but
I mean, you could probably just post these like in parts of your social media if you want.
yeah, this is true. I just haven't.
Yeah, I'm like that
Here's
myself.
my sheet. Who else wanted the sheet?
Oh, where's the? Did you DM it?
I got one to Uncle You, but you're not in the easy. Hold on, stand by.
Yeah, a friend requested you. Just type in my name.
Yeah, I just got a message.
Why Discord stinky right now?
I don't know.
Discord stinky?
Discord's being stinky right now. Oh, there you go. Fixed. Okay.
One last thing I was gonna say on the subject.
So I do all sorts of stuff. I do painterly stuff. I do comic-y stuff. I can do. I need to put in like the thing that literally just looks like a fucking like title sheet or like cover sheet for a comic book, because I have something that looks like that. I need to redo my my commission sheet. I just haven't yet.
I drew the character of Ida for it's
Ida.
pretty good. Ida from which is Patrick's OC OP Prime.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Are on parade?
You're
Yeah.
You're.
If I say one last thing though,
Sure.
it'll be quick. It's just gonna be on the subject of commissions. The closest thing that I do commissions to these days, which are really the official ones, is mostly just the business proposition that I have with Uncle You, where I give him pictures of his characters and he gives me Transformers and Transformers accessories. That's the most I have come through commissions, basically. But in any
Barter,
case,
baby.
Anyways, you can continue, Uncle You.
Uh,
You okay?
You good?
yeah,
Everything good?
yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, let's
You
just.
depressed?
No, I'm fine. Let's.
Sorry, I thought I had a stroke.
No, you're good.
And I also posted a bonus doodle as well.
Yeah. Cool. I saw the Patrick. All right. Let's do our number parade.
Alrighty.
Okay. Take a deep breath. So Ida, here's batteries. That's really cute.
Thank you.
Then we got lunars. Oh, very cute.
Yeah, I tried to do Ponyo, but it's with Patrick's OC and Bip Bip, very angry little Bip.
Yeah. And then we got Saras's again, very nice. And finally Patrick's. Oh wait, I need to put in Matt. I have Matt's. Matt's. Also, she getting a cookie.
Yeah, Matthews is really cute. All of yours are really nice. I'm glad that you all were able to draw Ida.
And a bonus little Patrick by Patrick. Alright, thank you everybody for joining. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.